So just got region over ball, kiss over the care. So Tasha with Lashin. So reach your shot goal x cube here. Minus dou x kerne here. Minus Ceacht plus nu in the function f of x. Okay. Now by making a table of values, sketch the graph in the domain Nollaig 3 gg care. So raise correspond the x value. Nollaig 3, Nollaig dou, Nollaig hin, nemni hin dou 3 agus care. Question is the calculator f of x. Grace, that in table line shadu. Minus archig, quick, doyig, nui, yeah, do, average, Nollaig 3, nemni agus Ceacht. And you okay, Lashan? Yeah, my Grace. Okay, so shin a tablet. So shin part of the hin, breast straightforward. Part of the do, use your graph to find the solution of the equation f of x equals 0. So can we graph a hand? Okay, so reached parent sketch of the graph. Okay, so raised to just go a hand graph and shot x against y axis. Agus the raised just branch a jig axis of the graph, but the grid the good needs fair raised. So raised to just call hin do Nollaig 3, hin do 3 ceacht agus suscaji ceacht quick. Okay, so you get to Nollaig 3, Nollaig do, Nollaig hin do 3 ceacht agus quick. Shin the x value and then the y to the goal art she's caji archig suscaji archig. So to just call a whole Swiss in but your 3 she nui doyig quidjig archig. So Rama Siskaji archig agus Rama Sheesin 3 she nui doyig quidjig archig and so on. Okay, so you have Nollaig 3, Nollaig she, Nollaig nui, Nollaig doyig, Nollaig quidjig, Nollaig archig agus reach Rama 3 she nui doyig quidjig agus archig agus reached shin the y value. Okay, so reached just lean shot the graph agus behar mutually got the graph a hand there. So tashi off Nollaig 3 la Nollaig archig. So reached just la tile in the accuracy to abalte. So Nollaig 3 la archig so shin the head punche. Nollaig do la quick. So Nollaig do la quick so reached to the goal roughly half an inch. Nollaig do la quick. Nollaig hin la doyig, so reached to mich Nollaig hin la doyig. Nemni la nui, so to mich back in us reached, nemni la nui, hin la do. Do la Nollaig 3, 3 la nemni, ceacht la Ceacht. So ceacht, suscaji Ceacht, half an inch. Agus tiny shot the graph. So to the graph, go mais to dabalte, chomp out and shen. Got fridge, jump over and turn the reached, agus back so it's reached. Okay, now reached, go to the graph, there's a part of the do, use your graph to find the value of f of x coordinate 0. So reached to x go live a coordinate. So it's a go live coordinate Nollaig do punch a quick, branch just to accurate at the graph, how go live a coordinate hin punch a do, agus 3. Agus shin part of the dot and graph jant. Do you get on you? Yeah. What is in the rate, Ashley? Yeah. Okay. What is the minus 2.5 or thereabouts? Half percent. Okay. Now, mark it to kid partial and shin. Part of the 3. Use the factor theorem to find one integer root of f of x equals 0 and then by constructing a quadratic graph estimate the other roots of f of x equals 0. So in factor theorem shin around fodder. So reached test ogunye gol x coordinate gol root of x coordinate 3. So reached mata x coordinate 3 kaimich kruhu go on the root so called the function in shoha. There's the f of x coordinate 0. So reached you to 3 cube here minus da for 3 carny here Nollaig she for 3 plus ní agus caiisian bhí codra 0. So you to fi sa Ceacht minus r minus r plus ní. Codra neamní agus you to trocha sé, lúide trocha sé, codra neamní agus tesco goal x codra 3 on the route. So reached arishin na shahane factor. So reached x codra 3, so shin x lúide 3 on the factor agus jinna round fada. So you to x cube here, lúide dá x carni here, lúide sé x plus ní agus goes jinna round fada. Okay, once you shin there. Okay, agus a round fada to the media for x carni here. So x carni for x, you to x cube here, x carni for 3, you to lúide 3x carni here. Reached arhe na codi, sinna calima, to mid x carni lúide sé x plus ní, agus reached media for x. So you to x carni lúide 3x, reached arhe na codi, to lúide 3x plus ní, so you mid minus 3, agus you to lúide 3x plus ní, agus reached to do not. Okay. Now, there's check by constructing. Use the factoring now by constructing a quadratic graph. Okay, so show quadratic it okay. Okay, we could solve the equation. Find the other roots of f of x. Okay, so show root show or root so the rest what the end is tiny to graph. Now hockling the graph here in the usage, but the rest just correspond table function. So rest mode 3 table correspond the function alpha x carni here plus x, so alpha x lúide 3. I guess I'm just gonna hollow lúide 3 suskuji quick. So lúide 3 suskuji quick. I guess steps 1. I guess the table ogum. So next, I'm just gonna quadratic graph la conjatic. So you to lúide 3 la 3. So lúide 3 la 3. To go la lúide dá la lúide hín. To go lúide hín la 3, lúide 3, so lúide hín la lúide 3. You to neamní la lúide 3. Hín la lúide hín. Dá la 3. 3 la 9. Agus ceir la seacht, so sin go leor suscutí sin. So ceir la seacht go bolú husan seo, agus a rís tá jadrin carb sin a háinte se. So sin the quadratic graph. So sin do by drawing a quadratic graph, find the other two roots, to go to bolú again ceirna. Okay, so to the roots, done quadratic graph. So funny part of the 3, test good goal x codula, it is lúide dá punch quick, agus hín punch dá. Would you okay, Lashen? Yeah, agus the part here na chen, the kishi care, find by algebra all the roots of the equation. So by algebra, rummage around fata, so chain root to orange and na shaw factorizer. So to let funny part na IV, to let the x carni plus 3 lúide 3 codra 0, agus sin factorizer. Now, let's factorizer caiimid go usage. Caiimid minus b formula usage. Machine for 3, yamid add the key nav, so caiimid minus b formula usage. So to x codra minus heen plus or minus square root, you to heen carni here plus kehe or lúide kehe. For heen for lúide 3 lígus gonna dá. So to x cosma lúide heen plus or minus square root. So you to 3 for keher dá yig for plus heen, you to square root 3 jig is gonna dá. So to x cosma and then just coshen is ja or the calculator. So you to lúide heen plus square root 3 jig.
Fucking Kelvin is Darabli and am scholar March, so Jig Levin Gear of August 10 Skull, Dretchin Jeluin, Tala, Sierra Ogging, August the Sullivan, Willing Shift Salt, as and Jerry Shacking Father, August in the English Screwdy, and August called Jerry Shacking with Jazz, August TGIF on the Gersi Higson Archer Steinman.
T.
TGIF.
Jeez, huh?
Oh my god, it's Friday.
Oh. So rís chuirteada dhé value agus tá fá lúide 2.3 nemní 3. So sin the actual roots in Chilinas. Agus the cyn jarna test goes called x codrum na 3. Agus x codrum na 3. Agus sin the 3 root. Okay, so it is just la algebra. Tá sé just rub bug nís crinny. Was sin okay? Yeah, was sin rare? Okay, so sin kest ever the care. So kest ever the she more or less a rod kern the reason be. When we okay la she what the f function doing x kern here, right? So sketch the graph f of x. We'll lose G3 go G3, so sin just U-shaped graph. When we okay la sin. Yeah, I'll come show Yenu. When we okay la she. Yenima, right? Okay. Right. Okay, you got a more and I'll let you new, but anyway. Right, so kiss to she. You do f of x. Quadrum x carry here. Luja x, luja 3. I used to just sketch the graph. So race kite to table of values, yeah, no luja 3 go g3. Right, so x, luja 3, luja da, luja heen, nyamni heen, da, agus 3. Agus a race f of x. If we to get the values to know do let the hot. Near usqueezy then you be. Right, Sinead.
Me, 3, luja heen, luja 3, luja 3, luja heen, 3.
Agus 3. Why? Okay, so race just tiring graph dashin. So race just graph go moist at the able to. To the galo luja 3 go g3, so just let a get accurate estimate able to. Heen dog is 3. So you meant luja 3, luja da, luja heen da agus 3, agus to the gal sis go g nui, she's go g minus 3. So race image keher she art agus j. So my sis and da keher she art agus j. Agus image she's and da faster. So da agus luja keher. Okay, so just corshad the scale. Okay, agus race corshad the punchy. So luja 3 la nui. So to me got away roughly in chen. Luja da la 3. In chen. Nyamni la luja 3. We're going to scale luja heen la luja heen. Nyamni la luja 3. Heen la luja 3. Da la luja heen. Agus 3 la 3. Agus 3 is tarnish at the graph. Come on, agus 3 curve, not dot to dot, so kite to curve. Okay, agus tarnish the shot the graph. So shin the graph. And then you okay la shot. Yep. Right, so shinny head part, sketch the graph, use the factor team to find an integer root of g of x. So right, so g of x and us is required to integer root. So the g of x comes from x cubed minus 5x squared plus x plus da yig. So can they omijma integer root? So reach the calculator, mode 3 table is the function. So to alpha x cubed minus quig alpha x kearney here plus alpha x plus da yig. Cottamla x raised to just call hollow minus 3 go g3. So luja 3 go g3 steps 1 agus quarti can la 0. And can it be accusation la 0? Yeah. Right. So raised can we tell Robert Nice expand the value. So raised brew AC raised equals so go minus 5 go g5 steps 1 agus check how what can it be la 0 chen. Take can the one keher. Okay, so next to use a guess how species x equals 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3, 4. Upright keher. Just because start g keher and us. So g keher, my keher cubed, minus quig for keher carny here, plus keher, plus da yig, agus the shin league gullive cosmos 0. So you to Shaska Keher minus quick for Jig. So quick made for Jig shin Artmo plus Keher plus Doyig. So ratio to Artmo minus Artmo Codrima 0. So therefore test could equal x Codrima Keher on the root. Okay, so what do is you use the fact theorem to find an integer root of g of x. That's an integer root. And you feel I'm not the other question. Just there's a to find an integer root. So test on this equal x Codrima x Codrima Keher. Okay.
Couple of bunches of German in Eden RCS to see free genus Guji clear lap can each other. So go hard just on the last week. August the Meister Friel, August Meister O'Hara and Foster.
Now, use your graph to find the other two roots. So raise to range for the unit. Get me gene quadratic equation to the file. So raise x minus Keheranish on the factor, agus in the factor range x cubed minus 5x squared plus x plus Doyig. Is ratio to x squared. So to factor la x cubed here luge Keher x. Lean equation add in the signs. So to factor minus x squared plus x plus Doyig is ratio minus x. So to minus x carry here plus Keher x. Agus reached add in the signs plus agus minus to factor minus 3x plus Doyig. So to minus 3. Now g I can do for do that short. Sin 0 plus agus minus ook gin function shin the function g of x. So raise to use your graph to find the other two roots of this equation. So to the show that you trust into the y and x ash. So to the year root I'll go away minus heen punchy keher agus da punchy 3. Okay, so raise because tin shaw codrum la shaw shin a graph kern. So my harms and graph shin done equation shaw just cost a harm graph than con shaw. The raise to me add the year root of Bruma. So the other two roots to x go away codrum la luigi heen punchy keher agus Jeremy da punchy 3. Okay, what's an okay again? To get to journal, find by algebra all the roots of the equation. So the algebra you look on your shaw a minus b formula usage funny shaw agus your shaw obruma maris the year root of obruma la algebra. Jane for a graphite function yamagol hall freechin be sure right class in me. Make sure right class in just goes to minus b formula she g fight us new right to minus b if new word to minus b jing should ask in the lay so just usage minus b formula to show or just the mic hall freech right. Okay, it's just legend you can't go to league at the end. So raised so just go walk with on some to so minus b formula x carny here luja x luja 3 codman yemni. So raised to x codman minus heen plus or minus square root luja heen carny here minus keher for heen for luja 3 a ligaskan da for heen so shin da. So to x codman heen plus or minus square root. So you to 3 for keher da yig plus heen you to 3 jig is gonna da. So raised to x codman exactly right can you can see kiss journal x gonna codman 1.303 no x codman luja da 0.3 in yemni 3. So raised to that they can so minus by example a hard to time so minus 1.303 agus plus 2.303. So reached the year value so minus 1.303 agus plus 2.303. It's okay again just go to the minus b formula. Okay, kiss the chart. Right, so kiss the chart to right kern the reese. By making a table of values sketch the graph will lose you quick. Use your graph to explain why the function f(x) has only one real root. Alright, so it's a short rubber different. Right, when you're interested in graph and can journal, John think you be? Jason costlish. Now, what's a goal of a costla, Rodney costla shaw. Suez. Oh, can mar sin atá. All right, okay. Right, so you now into station. Okay. So race funny hit canale, seems to swap on that. So funny kist every art and shan. Ten graph codum la. So erased just pen erased that, just here my sketch because you got a hand to sharp, but hog much chant again then yeah. So race to a gal right, freeze marshal. Right, so in the graph. Jin ever to a ball and choik. Luigi quid jig, agus Jin ever to a ball and shot. 3. Okay, so erase a kiss your horse and kiss your art. By making a table of values, just tie and shad the graph. And then you okay, that's right. Now, own graph shin. Usually, ni enitas a cubic graph cost an ruddy journal you to shin, agus rice a freejig 3 funche. Now, can mar shan you say yeah, boluig punche wine. So it has sorrow the hermage 1 real router. So that's a real root. Okay? Can shan shaw has 2 imaginary non-real roots. So sorrow the hermage 2 non-real roots. Okay, agus the right kern the funny can't shot. The reason you like a one real root. Cubic function at all has to have always 3 roots. So we must curve on it'll have 2 identical non-real roots. Is it okay? Now, basically complex, but we'll get to that later on. Okay, that's next year stuff. Alright? But it is right kern and shot. To 1 real root to get because near a trasnoon x axis a punche wine. So here's and shaw use your graph to explain why the equation f of x has only 1 real root. How do we use the graph? Near a trasnoon and x axis a punche wine. So screech and cheese. So near she ag trasnoon and x ash a punche wine. Okay, so therefore it has only 1 real root. So it's an okay again. Part journal used the factor theorem and algebra to verify that the equation fx has only 1 real root. Now, so raised how much you wrench method kernel. Okay, so we're in the equation x cube here minus quig x kernel here plus hinjig x luja quijig. Jin x value upper in the margin shinit. Jin root. So here bolu egg. Okay, graph. Boluig 3. So Tesco go 3 in the root. So Mohammed then you start f for 3. You make 3 cube here minus quig for 3 kernel here plus hinjig for 3 minus quijig as Tashin gulve customer 0. So raise because to 3 sagal free 3, so it has to be equal to 0. Okay, so raise Tashin on the root. So in the range further. So then you range further nash you to x minus 3 aranter x cube here minus quig x kernel here plus hinjig x minus quijig. So you to x kernel here x cube here luja 3 x kernel here at in signs luja da x kernel here plus hinjig x luja quijig luja da x. So you to luja da x kernel here plus she x raised at in the quote you to quig x luja quijig so plus quig. So you to quig x luja quijig as the raised minus plus this in the calendar. Now, malak within your x kernel luja da x plus quig. I guess obviously there's your non-real. They're your non-real roots. Can the jiggling crew goal right now has non-real roots? B squared minus 4ac golavini sluna nyamni. Conny come your shan. If we want to prove goal right now has non-real roots, then the b squared minus 4ac will always be less than 0. Hence to the goal square root the minus. Lean to shad the minus b formula to show golavin negative. And hence point this is just square root the negative number or the calculator talking math errors because it doesn't exist, it's non-real. Which is okay again. So lean shin is there. So you to be shin luja da kernel here, luja keher for hien for quick, ni slew na nyamni. So you to keher minus 20 ni slew na nyamni to luja shejig ni slew na nyamni, so to shin 4. Da A, B, agus C on the wall da R. Okay, so raised Because tá sé níos lúna nem ní tá sin fia, so therefore they're non-real roots. Is sin okay gan? Yeah? Right. Okay. Right, an bell rí no, 4:08 is rí or 10 past. Right, the quick. Jump 10 minutes. Right, we have 10 minutes, we've loads of time. Eh? Oh, 10 past as you read, so the carry one with you. Right. We have all read in head section a little bit, this waste of time. Right, east, oberbala. Jenny Kesti J agus Hinjig do. At least then base gum, which you can show rather on menu. J, oberbala, J agus Hinjig.